Hi, this is Alan, and this is a message in a bottle, or actually, in this case, a message in a tube. Um, Looking for some answers, and tell you what, here's the context. On the one hand, I have been really excited recently about things I've read and listened to concerning the progress in the field of brain science, specifically neuroplasticity, books like the Brain That Changes Itself, Your Brain at Work, um, and other research and insightful books like Drive by General Lehrer, things like that. So been very excited to see what's going on and learn about it. But then on the other hand, well, then I guess in the other part of the situation is, hey, I've really been anxious to apply a lot of this new knowledge to my current situation. And so what I'm looking for is actually local practitioners. They don't necessarily, I suppose, have to be local, but people who really know how to translate those results into applications or something that's applicable for the individual. And it just seems to me that, well, I've been looking, and locally have not really found the answer yet. Have not found the person or the organization that can look at a situation regarding, mental health, behavioral health, that type of thing, work performance, family life, and can say, hey, well, here's what really applies. Here's what we know about the situation. Here's what can be done, and in a way that's covered by by my insurance plan in particular. Um, and I have a pretty good one. But when it comes down to looking for stuff that's applying the results of research in brain science and neuroplasticity to achieving higher levels of mental health, behavioral health, peace, equilibrium, applied intelligence, diligence, focus, all of those things that we need in the workplace and in family and personally. I'm not connecting. So hey, this is a message saying, hey, uh, if you have some ideas about how to do that, I mean, there are tools that I'm using, and I know I have the web. I can do searches, and I also have tools from my insurance company. There are literally hundreds of practitioners, both in behavioral health and more traditional medicine, that are available to me. But just finding the right person is the challenge. And I I had the right person then is going to be somebody who takes into account the big picture, because it seems that so often uh, I found people who are like they've got a good picture of what one piece of the elephant is or feels like the old fable about the guys, blind guys trying to figure out what the elephant is. And I find that a lot. Hey, some one person has this point of view, another person that point of view, but then integrative, holistic, overall point of view. And specifically, how does diet play into mental health? How does exercise play into mental health? A program of regular diet and exercise. I can read a lot about that, and there's a lot of information about that. But where are the people who will say, hey, look, here is what I prescribe. I'm prescribing a workout program of 2 to 3 hours of exercise per week, such and such type of exercise for you. I am prescribing this type of diet for you. Avoid this. Do eat that. Um, no, you don't. I mean, I suppose that can be found, but I haven't found it. And so that's what I'm looking for. Who does that, and who also takes into account the spiritual dimensions of the issues, like who, just for example, I mean, I'm coming at this from a Christian background, and I'm looking for the leading authority in issues like bipolar disorder, borderline personality disorder, and what a scriptural Christian approach says about that. And anyhow, but not only that, I mean, is that an approach that also allows and takes into consideration the recent findings from all the research in behavioral science and brain science and all of that, as well as what we know more and more about fitness and the connection between diet and the brain, and what's going on in the intestines, and like they call the intestines, I think, the second brain, which is actually the biggest brain. So anyhow, that's my message in the tube, and I'll just give you an example of why I've got to find the right people, the right person, and that is just have an example came from just yesterday. I found an answer yesterday that I had been looking for more than a month. For more than a month and a half at least. Maybe 2 months, maybe more than that, but for a long time now, I have been looking hard for resources, the resources in our community for getting just excellent child care for my 2 daughters, okay? And really, really concerned about getting excellent child care for them, and concerned about doing that within our current budget, obviously. And I was in touch with a lady who works for a government agency, and she supposedly would know about these resources. It's more or less her job to do that. I was asking her, and she said, "Oh yeah, I'm going to get you some information on that." And it's been more than a month, and she hasn't. Yesterday, we were visiting a couple of different daycare centers, and found a lady who runs one. And she said, we looked at the information she had, and she said, "Oh, I saw, oh, what is this program?" And she said, she gave me an explanation, gave me a brochure, and boom, bingo. I'm on my way to getting the information, getting the answer, getting the solutions that we really need. Just because of that one person, and she knew her stuff, and she was really just practical, down to earth, focused on it, and was willing to share. And hey, you know what? The government was not paying her salary. And she did that for us for free. So anyhow, that's an example of what I'm looking for. Find that person, those people who know their stuff and can help me answer my questions. So that's it for now. No, I should add that I'm motivated about this, not only personally, because there are personal reasons to be motivated about it, but professionally, because as I work with colleagues, for example, like Vincent Agbotogo, and I'm seeing what he's doing in his business of consulting, counseling, or coaching entrepreneurs, consulting with businesses to improve their bottom line. And as I'm looking at my growing endeavor to create a whole person diet, the whole me diet, I'm seeing that the issue of what is really a brain chemistry, and then how the wounded baby that all of us carry around inside, more or less, unless we had a perfect childhood, impacts our day-to-day adult life. And how do we deal with that, and what does that, and what are the results in terms of quantifiable, measurable brain science that type of wounded baby baggage brings to the picture, and how do we get rid of that extra baggage that's not really needed for the trip that we're on. So anyhow, there it is in I was going to say a nutshell to be trite, but why not? There it is and there's the message in the tube. Okay, looking forward to hearing back from you. Bye-bye.